Hello everybody, this is YaHUsHa, I'm the production supplier YaHUah's word in your life, deny yourself daily, pick up your stake and follow YaHUsHa music all day every day. YaHUah in the flesh. Yes. Okay, I must say, because I knew this when I was a little kid, I saw it that Michael Jackson was involved with, and that he was the creator of the cartoon series The Simpsons. And we all know The Simpsons is always being used as prediction this, prediction that, blah blah blah. Yes, I know. But they are black people, you know. If you're looking closely, they are really just black, you know. And then later they make them yellow. But you already know they erased the internet, the information of the real stuff, so you cannot find that stuff. But still, there are still some part of information that stuff. So I gladly found it thanks to YaHUsHa. So look, so the black characters, the main characters, Homer, Marge, and etc., have been yellow from the start. You see, they say to stand out with when zapping. However, in the very first episode, season 1, William Smither accidentally appeared as a black character. How can you do that accidentally, you know? Because they all was black in the first place. But you already know they don't like that stuff when they come in with black cartoons and whatever, you know? Especially in the whitewashed world, you know? I hate to say that stuff, but yeah. You see? And that is why they have changed it to yellow. You know? And that's what they excuse here for zapping, they, you know. No. Here, look. You see? This is the original guy. And then later they have changed to this one. But this is the original, and later they changed to this one. Crazy, isn't it? Why Smithers is a black in season 1. You see? Because the whole thing was black at the first place, you know? But they have changed it all the way, but you cannot find it anymore, you know? Because, yeah, you already know. They go crazy once they... you know, but before in the year 2000 or so, you can really find this stuff, you know, on the internet. This kind of stuff, you know, it was crazy. So yeah, I hate to see that you can find it anymore, you know, because yeah, it was quite the truth, you know. But yeah. And Michael Jackson was as well the person who is behind the stuff. So let me share it again. Let me show you again once more. Okay, look. Okay, let me translate the page again because you already know how to go. So yeah, so the reason was a color error, they say, by the animation studio. yeah. What a quiet nonsense. So the correction, because of this character, thought it was a bad idea. You see? Yeah, of course. To have a rich white man's submissive assistant be black. You see? He was quickly adjusted to yellow in the next episode. You see? They have it. So the role of Michael Jackson didn't come up with the characters. But believe me, he did. They wanted, because he was behind many things, you already know. But he was a huge fan of the show and did work closely with the characters. And look what they say then. And the episode he voiced Lion Komswisky, a white man in the establishment who thinks he is Michael Jackson, in the episode Stark Raving Dead in 1991. So the ghost singer dude of the controversial reason Jackson was allowed to speak but not sing on TV. The singing voice of the episode, which is included the well-known Happy Birthday Lisa, was sung by the impersonator named Kip Lennon. So Michael Jackson did the co-writing the song to the Bartman, but was not allowed to be officially listed on the credit at that time. You see? They put everything away what he just did because he's black, you know, all this kind of stuff. And as well with the episode, you know. And they always do make every character yellow there. But even in that episode, they make Michael Jackson there black as well, you know. So So did you know that the Michael Jackson episode was removed from the circulation in 2019 and so is no longer on Disney Plus due to the concentrated surrounding of the documentary of Leaving Neverland, you know? You see? Because he was always trying to expose everything, you already know, and he was behind everything, you know? He has as well his own movies and stuff, you know. He was a big timer in that stuff, you know. YaHUsHa is the biggest timer of them all, you already know. But you already know what you see what I'm just trying to say, you know. Because yeah, look, if you go to the look this, you see, is it yellow? No, it is not yellow. Why is he only black there? You see? There you have it. You see? Look, this whole stuff. It's no jokey hokey, you know. So there you have it. But yeah, yeah, look, you see? But apparently they have changed the color, you know, and now it looks like, you know, but still, if you look closely to the Simpsons itself, and then you see what I'm just trying to tell you. Look, just only look to that picture. What do you see? Look this like white characters or black characters? Yeah, we all human beings. It does no matter if you're black or white, and it's not about this video. Sorry, people, but I wanna only focus from what the facts, what it's all about. So, what do you see? Yeah, the woman of Homer. What's that? An afro, a curly afro. You see? And even that girl, there's a little the little girl, the baby, and that girl has an afro. You see? And he is almost bald, the Homer, because yeah, he's old. And his son Bart has as well an afro. You know? You see quietly what they have. You know? It is they are if you make them black, you're really gonna see it. You know? It is yeah. Maybe if I should put it in this now, because you know, look, this is already enough. You see what I'm saying? Now you see, the original normal they used to be like this, you know, at the first place. But yeah, they're never gonna do that. So yeah, normally they're gonna do this type of color. You already know, in the stuff. But yeah, you see what I'm saying? This is original Bart, you know? You see the afro, the stuff, the kind of style? You see? This is really the stuff, man. This is how they usually look like, you know? Why they have changed this stuff, you know? What I earlier just said. So that's what I want to share to everybody. Because originally those were our black characters, you know, because in those days it was not popular if there was a cartoon was with black characters, you know. Yeah, I say black, but it's brown. We don't exist. We don't wear black. You look this hair. You see this hair? That's black. That hair is black. We don't have the skin color, you know. We're always brown or colored people. There is no white. You see this white? You see the shirt? There's no white people. They're just uncolored, you know, or not so colorful, you know. That's it. That's just the skin tones, you know. But yeah, we not focus on that stuff. We focus on this. Look. Let me show you from what it was in those days. You know, we have this in those days. Later they can have a clothing line about this stuff. You see? You remember? Yeah, this type of stuff. The Fat Albert is called it FUBU. You know, this stuff was as well. That was not that popular, only by the black people. You know, and because this was inspired by the Simpsons as well. That kind of stuff. You know, all this type of stuff. You know, they're coming with all these things, and yeah. There are more, of course, than this, only this, you know, because, yeah, I don't remember anymore from which one it was, the names, because, yeah, I'm not busy with the stuff anymore of the worldly things and all the past and things, but, yeah, but those type of things, and this, of course, this is my favorite one. This is just the new things, you know, you see, Do you know already this stuff? That's the new type of thing, but that's quite good. It's also old from, but not that old, But yeah, this is also, but The Simpsons is the same thing, brothers and sisters. Believe me, man. And that's why they're always coming with the truth, And this was literally just the same thing. They did just the same thing as The Simpsons. No doubt about it, with prediction, everything. But you know why they must stop with this series? They said, yeah, you are coming with the truth and stuff, it is not allow it. What the Simpsons is doing then? Do the same thing, but yeah, because they have painted them yellow, then it will be remain on the television, They did quietly the same, because they are black characters, they cannot go on further with this stuff. And that is why they stopped this series, because this series was so lit, man. It's not normal, man. It is straight up the truth, man. All the way, just like The Simpsons, how I must explain, Seriously, if they make this persons all like have all yellow faces, then it will still remain today. Believe me, And the same thing for all the characters around this whole world, because everything was made out of black people, because they take in our food, they take in our language, they take in our body language, they take in our speech, they take in our clothing, they take in our music, they take in our rhythm. Everything is like from yo man, what's up yo, like what yo, that's kind of stuff, and that's speaking as well from a man and this man, that kind of stuff. And it's like for yo peace or this kind of stuff, or yeah, or the clothing is like more baggy they're wearing, even when they're not colored people, and the music is as well, everything, and the food is all coming from Africa as well. So that's the source. So everything is built up from that stuff. But yeah, you already know Deuteronomy chapter 28. We didn't listen to YaHUsHa, so we are scattered of the whole world. 400 years we are beat down by the strangers. So we'll call it the Goyim or the Gentiles or whatever, We cannot blame them, never ever. It is a blame on ourselves. We didn't not listen. Like the Tartanians in those lands, it's melted down by the by YaHUsHa in those days, in the flood, In those days everything was blackly black, But now is everything, almost, it was all white, but now it's mixed up, And now Yahuah is coming up, so everybody's the same, no matter how you look like. I love that. But yeah, and look what is more like this stuff. Then if you can paint that stuff, then you will see from that it's really just the same, man. Look, I have typed in the Dragon Ball Z, you already know. Yes, I was from those days, I loved them all the way, you already know. I've seen every episode, GT, everything what Dragon Ball ever have made, But yeah, you see this stuff, you think, okay, yeah, oh nice. And why do you think they make them, when they get superpowers, they get blue eyes and a blonde hair? Because they don't want to go with the truth in the stuff. If you look closely, what they look like, you see? The father from Krillin is this guy. Let me show you. There's a bald-headed boy. This guy, you see? Why do you think they cut off his hair? And he has no hair in that whole thing, You see this stuff? Yes. But if you make him black, then you think, oh yeah, then this is the black guy. But now they've painted white, so now it's the white guy. Yes, you cannot see the difference. But look who his fathers look like. His father is this. Where is he? I don't remember. What is his name, man? I don't know what his name was, man. Because it's a long time ago, man. I didn't follow that much anymore. Because I was deep in the stuff. But once I leave something, I will really leave it, But yeah, look. But yeah, I go back to the page for where I was started. Then you can see what I want to say. Show. Look, this guy. You see? This is the father of Krillin. Look his hair. Afro. And he's also black. You know? And this guy. Why they think they make him green? It is a black guy. You know? Literally every character in this stuff, they are black. You know? But they not gonna do that stuff. So that is why they have made them all white. You know? It is crazy. It sounds crazy, I know. But they are black characters, you know? Look at it. I put this in for fun. Oh yeah, Mr. Popo, you can already see they have made a crazy character of this one, you see? But there's also a black one, you know? This is no jokey. So let me show you. Oh yeah, this one. This is one from GT, Dragon Ball GT. And he was also black, you know, and that is Mind Your Boo. This is Mind Your Boo. That is later he was gonna be pink, you know. This one, he was also black, you know. But they're all black, you know. It's not like you see GT. They are really all black, you see. Yeah, look, this is more an example like from you see. This is how they really look like original. Normally, you know. You see, like this type of stuff. You see, it's crazy, I know. But this is what what really the truth is, you know. They have yeah, changed the stuff to everything, like, you know, that only fits the media and the world, you know. But they are really black, you know. Same thing from The Simpsons. They're all black, you know, and all those the stuff. I don't even remember which other stuff is the same like this, you know. There are many stuff that was like this, you know. And yeah, what do you think about the turtles, you know? It's the same thing. They are black, you know. What do you think of Biker Mice from Mars? You know, they are black, you know. All this type of stuff, they always are black. But yeah, they can never paint them like this stuff, because they want to remain forever on the television, tell a lie vision, you know. That's what they want to do, you know. And yeah, and that is why the real ones who stay still make them black without even go with the contract. Yes, where they are now, they are not on the television anymore. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I wanna show y'all, man. So remember, The Simpsons, those characters are black people, man. You know, they are not yellow. They are original black. That's why they make them yellow. And what we have learned, we said, yeah, yellow is Chinese. But Chinese are not yellow. You know, it's crazy. I know it is. Then you know what we speak. And if I say black, then you know what you know speak about black. And if I say white, then you know what I speak about white. But it is not like this stuff. But you see, they are really black, you know. They're fully black. All the way. Man, I hate the fact so that I cannot find original photos and videos of The Simpsons that they are black, you know. On those days you can find it directly on the internet, you know, in the year 2000 or so. It was crazy, man. Yeah. But yeah, that is what I want to show and want to share, and yeah, man, and that is why they get with predictions as well, because they know the truth already. Yeah, I don't want to say the black people, but yeah, the black people there's for at the first place is giving us the truth, but it is taken from us and it is turned into a lie. You know, you already know what they do. They took YaHUsHa in another name in JC. You know, they took Yahuah in another name in LRD. You know, that kind of stuff. I don't say that the white people did that stuff, you know, Black people did as well with those nonsense stuff, you know, because they are trying to be gangsters. They try to use weapons and all this drugs and all this nonsense, and they go along with the mafia and nonsense and stuff instead of put that all away and go gather all together. No, all people are always. For example, to remind me of this, what do you see around this whole world? Japanese, Korean, Filipinian, Chinese. Once they see each other on the streets and say, "Hey man, let's start a business together," they say, "Yeah, we go, let's go," and they're doing it, and it will work. If a Canada, Australian, America, Russia, Poland, Deutschland, if they go together and said, "Hey man, let's build a business together, let's work," they say, "Yeah, let's go," you know. And if an Antilles from Curaçao, of Suriname, from Suriname, from Brazil, from Africa, from Dominican Republic, go with each other and said, "Hey, let's work with each other," they said, "No, we gotta kill each other." You see? Because the black people are cursed at the first place. We all curse if you not to go with YaHUsHa. That I must say. But you see what I'm saying? They're acting so stupidly. Why? If we all working together as colored people, I don't talk about black business, this and this, blah, blah, blah. We all must work together, no matter which color you have, you know. But I want to make a point for, like, you know, if we did that in the first place in those days, we put down the guns, we put down the drugs, we put down those red streets, we put down everything that is not pleasing to Yahuah and stuff, and we go working along, and then the racism will have not that much effect as well anymore, because they see from all the blacks not hurting each other anymore, and they're helping each other as well. And if the black go crazy to a white, and the other black will say to the other black person, "Hey man, chill down to that white," and he will relax. No, it is all opposite way, you know. It seems like all the white people always working with each other, all Mexicans, all Chinese, and all working with together or whatever, you know. I don't say that they're all working together, but it is always like this. But black, we're working with another black, it never will work. You see, it is crazy. And that is why I don't like this world at all. Y'all too as well, because we are in the YaHUsHa stuff, so we don't follow the world anymore. So we all family, we all maspakas, and we all help each other out, no matter who we are. Yellow, brown, white, purple, green, gold, silver, dirt, clean, unclean, whatever. We treat you all as one lovable human creature. As a lovable creature, what Yahuah has created, and treat you very well as Yahuah has given us to do, how you must treat one another. You see, so that we all already go along and build a connection for YaHUsHa. But you hear what I want to say? But still, that stuff is still not working, because still in YaHUsHa all they said, "No, Yahuah is not YaHUsHa," or the other said, "No, you need to listen to me," and the other said, "No, this and this and that for the laws, you cannot do that. No, the Sabbath is not okay," or no, he is dying on the cross. No, he is dying on the stake. No, he's black. No, he is white. No, he's that. Oh, you see, it seems like that human beings are literally not can work with each other anymore. So where's the love? So where's YaHUsHa then in you? You see? Let's go back to YaHUsHa, and we don't ever argue anymore. And we start all business one together. Which business? The principles of good shalom, the business of YaHUsHa. His business. And that's the business on top of all businesses. The real business. Where you can achieve life. We don't want to achieve money. that is the next second that you need it again, or food that you need the next hour again, or love that it will perish once that person is die. No, we want a eternally gift that stays forever, the light, the truth, the way, the love, the real love, etc. YaHUsHa. And that's the business where we build on. If you have his mindset, become like YaHUsHa, follow him, do exactly what he just said. If somebody persecutes you, thank him, barak him, and go further and move on. Don't go fight with him or argue with it or whatever. I can talk for myself, I know. I'm not that perfect, but still, you see? So don't, and then it don't matter if you are black, white, yellow, brown, or whatever, you know? So we must come all go together. But you see my point, what I'm trying to say? So even in Joshua, in the family of YaHUsHa Mashiach, we still not go that much along, you know? Some don't want to do this, the feast, some don't want to do the feast, and some they go against the feast. Some say from he's black, some say no he's white, some say no he's die on the cross, some say he's die on a stake, some said no he's YaHUsHa, some say that he's this, he's that, blah 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 blah. And we all so call us of but believe in the Creator, and we all go along. No, we don't. Then it is more like that even the racist people more go along, you know. They just really stick to each other no matter what. Or Arabic people as well, the Muslims, the same thing, you know. If another Muslim is something go wrong, they go directly to that stuff. Even when they are enemies, they're still gonna help each other. Where are we then? Yes, of course. That is why it's important to have the YaHUsHa Mashiach state of mind. So no matter if they are Muslim, or Chinese, or black, or white, or an alien, or a demon, or a devil, or a mermaid, or no, whatever creature it is, once you treat that person as YaHUsHa has treated it, then the Yahuah is living in you. And that is one of his commandments. You already know. This was the message for today. And once more, the Simpsons, those characters, original black. This is what I want to share. Yada Yahuah. This is YaHUsHa Minded Production. Supply Yahuah's word in life. Deny yourself daily. Pick up his take and follow YaHUsHa Mashiach all day, every day. Yahuah is YaHUsHa in the flesh.